So the vehicle, there, when there's missing, uh, say a missing persons, right? They're not really considered missing until body parts are found, right? This is one of those situations where a human leg was found, right, by a fisherman, right? When you have multiple body parts, right, that's a human body, right, that has been discovered in a sense that is going to be identified as a missing persons, in which I try to see, when you scope around Florida, right? Florida near the Tampa area, all surrounding areas, right? Did somebody go missing around that time before? Of course, they had to have went missing, right? But were they reported missing? What is the situation with that? To know that a human leg was found with a tattoo on the leg, right? A human leg floating in the water. That's the situation. Like, subscribe, ID in the Discovery channel. Yes, ID in the Discovery channel. The links are provided below. Get that Discovery Go app as well as an ID Go app. You might want to get those two things, combine them, make them into one, and I'm a Discovery influencer. That's indeed a fact. That's the human leg. It has a tattoo on it. That's in fact what that is, right? So, a tattoo leg was found floating in McKay Bay, right? Yes, a fisherman spotted the human leg floating. You're just out and about and you find a human leg just there. How, dear viewers, what would your response be if you found a human leg just floating, right? Floating along, right? And then another male found another leg floating. Two legs were floating in the area, right? Police confirmed it was human remains. Police discovered more human remains, right? That leg with the tattoo, the names, when I pointed up, right? The names on the tattoo was Sean, Greg, and Zach. What came to my mind was when you see a tattoo with names on it, right? Pinpoints to me a mother. Wouldn't that, dear viewers, wouldn't that tell you that could be a mother? It could be a father, but usually oftentimes you have more mothers. There it goes again, right there. Sean, Greg, and Zach, right? With hearts. Usually when there's a tattoo like that, to me that means kids, right? Your children or something, right? Sean, Greg, and Zach. Entwined hearts and blue and white banners, right? To me, I think that's a mother. I can sense that. I could be wrong, right? It could be maybe a sister with brothers, or maybe a family member who got their family members tattooed on them, but I'm sensing a mother. Middle age or older, right? So what I'm in question of, okay, seeming there were body parts, multiple, the leg, right? Then there's another one found, right? Because it's Florida, right? What came to mind is alligator. Could an alligator say have eaten a human, right? How law enforcement want to question, well, how is the body in pieces? How is a body found in pieces as in separated, right? Me asking, alligator eating on human remains, right? Could an alligator say have eaten a human and then the human leg was found? Because it is Florida, right? We know alligators, yeah, have been all over Florida, right? Tampa, areas around Tampa, areas near Tampa, right? We know alligators love water. So why was human remains found, that leg, both legs, why were they found in water, right? Human remains found in water. Did I mention the car was found there in the beginning? When the story first took place, right, there was a search for a vehicle involving the leg that was found, right? Police at that time were searching for a vehicle which was connected to the body parts found, and it was a Hyundai Elantra, right? And they ended up finding that vehicle. No more has been stated pertaining to that, right? The vehicle in connection with the leg found, right? But did someone kill the person of the leg which was found? Right? That's the first question, because even law enforcement questions that sort of thing, right? Bodies that are found in pieces in water, where people go fish, right? Could someone have killed the person in which the leg belonged to, then dumped the person's body? But more so, when a body is found in pieces like that, could the person say have cut up the human remains or something, right? Say you kill somebody and then you chop up their body or something, and then you just scatter the body along and then leave the person's body parts, say, floating in water. Was that the situation? Or the alligators, crocodiles, it depends. Alligators, crocodiles, right? Depending on locations, one or the other, because they are known to eat human beings, right? Crocodiles are more so known to attack humans, more so than alligators are, but even alligators are known to eat humans. The alligators don't attack as much as crocodiles do. Alligators don't attack humans as much as alligators do, right? They're not as rough with humans. Alligators aren't, right? So crocodiles, yes, they attack humans more than alligators do, right? But the whole thing about bodies being in pieces, because you have to figure out, how did the human body end up in pieces? Why is a human body in pieces, scattered? Okay, did somebody take a chainsaw to the individual who was, say, possibly killed, if they were killed, right? Something about the story don't make sense. Because the vehicle is found not where, that's the leg again. The vehicle is found, but the vehicle, if the vehicle belongs to the person who was possibly killed, right? The vehicle was not found right in the area of where the leg was found, right? That's where law enforcement questions if somebody possibly chopped up the person who was found, their body parts floating along, right? I feel that the alligator ate a human, or an alligator or something was involved in the human body parts being scattered along like that. But maybe something else took place. Maybe there was some situation that took place with that, right, where the vehicle is not found in the same area, right? That's to say, maybe somebody drove that person's vehicle, male or female, right? Drove their vehicle, or maybe not even drove their vehicle there. Maybe isn't the person who would be considered a missing person, right? Maybe they didn't drive that person's vehicle there. Maybe the vehicle was elsewhere, or they took the vehicle somewhere, right? And then later on, law enforcement finds the vehicle, but something is not right with the story, right? Could they have been fishing or something, and then they killed the person or something, and just dumped them in the water or something like that? Would an animal still have taken place? Let me see. Pieces of body parts, right? If we are there and we're fishing and something goes wrong, such as a murder or a killing happens to someone, right? They're out there fishing or something, and say the person who gets killed, before they are killed, they don't know that they're amongst a murderer or something like that, right? And then the person just kills them and say just dumps them in the water. Would an alligator come along and shred their body part or something like that, as in eat them? So something's more to the story for the person, if that was their Hyundai Elantra, if that vehicle belongs to this person who died, right? Why is the car found in one place and body parts are found in another place? That is to say that maybe the person who was killed, before they were killed, maybe they rode along with somebody in a vehicle. If they weren't killed before then, maybe they rode along in a vehicle and ended up out there where the water was or something like that, and maybe was killed out there. Or could they have been killed before their body met water or something? Something's wrong with the whole thing, right? Who goes as far as, well, there are killers who do that, right? But who goes as far as say, if that was a mother, it looks like it could have been with the tattoos, right? Sean, Greg, and Zach on the leg, right? Who goes as far as chopping up your body completely like that where the leg is found? Right. Because once you're in Florida and you're like near some water, as I say, well, what animals could be near that water, right? You know, if a person, I don't know, something about it just off. The story I'm saying, the person might have been killed and might not been killed right in the water. It could be somewhere land area where the person might have been killed or something. And say the person wasn't dragged into water by a human, maybe some wild animal or something dragged them into the water. Does that make sense? That just seems like, yeah. We're on Investigation Discovery. The ID logo stands at the far left. InvestigationDiscovery.com. The ID logo stands at the far left. Live now, Homicide City. New episodes. To gain access is to provide who you're subscribed to. You, in effect, have access to that. Right there, the key. They could have been killed on land or something, the person or something. And then a wild something could have dragged them into the water or something, right? Unlock episodes. To receive an audio-visual preview, is to click the play button and you, in fact, receive that. ID Go Original Series. To receive a newsletter from Investigation Discovery is to type your email address in and click next, and you'd in fact receive that. So dear viewers, let me know what you think and feel about this story, as in something's not right, something's wrong with what could have happened, right? I can sense that, like something's not right. But dear viewers, let me know what you think about the video. Once again, may you enjoy your day. I will in fact enjoy mine, and I'm gone for now. 1.